Welcome back to Hakim Halim's TikTok Live. I'm here live on TikTok. Very funny. I am recording this as well so that it can be seen on YouTube and Spotify. If you are first time on my YouTube, appreciate your support by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, how's everybody doing? This week, today is my first live. So busy settling everybody's case, got no time to answer your questions. There's a few messages also. Some of you message me, sorry I haven't replied. Later tomorrow morning, first thing I wake up, I reply you, okay? Okay, come, let's welcome who is here tonight. First on the list, Mr. Daniel Tay, my long time secondary school friend. I still haven't thought of what gift to give our first to come on live. Okay, once I figure that out, I'll let you know. In the meantime, I'll give you a kiss. Okay, C-Floss, your first time here. Welcome on board, C-Floss. Who else is here? Let's see if any familiar names or not. Anon is here. Anon can 2 times. Oh no, finally called you. S-Class! What's up, brother? I think you drive your S-Class so long already, you haven't come on board lah. I always catch you when you're at work . Okay lah, no worry. I understand. Wow, we have 161 of you here. Guys, for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome on board to my TikTok live where I answer your property questions. Okay, come, let's start with the questions. Don't waste time. We have one solid hour, okay? 1 solid hour, we try to answer everybody's questions. Okay. Mikael is here. Assalamualaikum, bro. Okay. Hi, if already buy BTO, can buy BTO again? Of course. How many times you want to buy? 2 times, 3 times, 4 times? No lah, only 2 times . Oh lama, Abu Mikael. You are, may Allah reward you. So generous of you, sir. Thank you very much. Hey guys, if you really do not know anything to do, I suggest you tap the screen like that and donate me some likes so that the algorithm can push my content out there. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I start already. Only can buy 2 times BTO. Cannot many already got low supply. You must give chance to other people. Policy is 2 times only. But the second time usually, okay, because if this is your second subsidized, thank you guys. If this is your second subsidized one, then you will kena levy . Don't forget, levy is a form of tax lah, basically to discourage you to buy. But in my opinion, even if you have to pay the levy, it's still worth it because you're holding on to a fresh 99-year lease that in the future you can sell. So far I never heard people buy BTO, sell, lose money. All make money one. It's a question of how much you make only. AJ28, thank you Christina. AJ28, good evening to you. Okay. Tengah BTO, any high chance to get a house? Yes, I think so. Because the number of units is more, right? Means higher chances lah. But also very dependent how many people choose. If you want less people to choose, you tell them Tengah used to have a lot of cemetery, you better don't apply for Tengah. Then when they don't apply, then you quickly go and apply. I just applied my first BTO at CCK. I told you already got cemetery, you still want to Okay, congratulations. Cup meet, 3-room resale, fully paid. Oh, power. Can buy BTO November launch. Of course. But Cup meet, you must make sure you already fulfill your 5 years MOP. Last time 3 years because you fully pay can. Thank you. Wow, today I got received so many gifts. Thank you guys. But now cannot. Now whether you BTO unit or you resale unit, both also you must 5 years MOP. Then you can apply for your BTO or SBF or open booking or apply for your resale. Apply for anything EC, anything you want to apply must wait for the 5 years. Even if you want to apply for private housing, condo, landed, also must wait for 5 years. P-Sky, hi boss. Hi P-Sky. Thank you, Chav. I did do a last well for my son. If I am old enough and pass away, will my son have problem? You did do a last will for your son. Okay. If I'm old enough and pass away, will my son have a problem? Depends. If you want your son to inherit, there are some conditions. The two main ones are, he cannot own any property. To make it easy lah. For private, maybe he can own lah. If he owns a HDB, he cannot inherit your HDB. Okay, that's number one. Number two, he must be 21 years old minimum. But of course, there are other things that you must be, because qualify HDB's eligibility requirements. Okay? Mervin Lee, first time see me live. Thank you very much. If you're here first time, appreciate your support by following me over here. Thank you many. Take over HDB, yeah. So yeah lah. To take over means to inherit. Okay, Floss? See Floss? Always at work, bro. Good, bro. S-Class, work is good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, City Boys. Okay, what condo can you CPF? What condo can you? This is a very good question for those of you who are aspiring to get your first condo, especially. Which condo you can use CPF? Who knows the answer? Yes, correct. All condo can use CPF as long as the house you buy is a residential unit. Can be HDB, can be condo, can be landed. All can use CPF to your heart's content until you realize that your accrued interest so high, like alamak, why I use CPF? Okay, but all can use CPF. All residential lah. Commercial cannot, industrial cannot. You want to buy your second, commercial property no need to pay ABSD. Yalah, pay cash lah. Cannot use CPF only residential can. Regal, can I buy SBF after 2 resale? Of course, if you haven't buy, you can buy. Likely, my guess is one of your resale, especially the first one, you have already utilized your first timer grants. You took the family grants lah, you took the EHG grants lah, you took the proximity grants lah, or all these grants, okay, especially the first two, family grants and EHG, you took already, considered that you have used your card as a first timer. So when you apply for the SBF, the next one, or your BTO, that one you have to pay levy. Okay? Salam Hakim. Waalaikumsalam Christina. Sorry, a bit lagging I still got 66 messages I haven't read. I know you all waiting. Wait. Okay guys, to make things fast okay, I will give as I read, I will give priority whoever wants to come on board and ask your questions personally in person using your voice or video. I'll give priority to that one. Okay, while waiting for you, I will read the following message. The next question. Okay. 21 Muhammad Khan, will the bank loan decrease over the next, you mean the interest rates very hard to say lah. I do not know how to predict this one. Maybe would hover around the same range Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam, Mr. Muhammad Peter Parker. Thank you, Assam. If buying property overseas, able to buy HDB later on? Okay, I tell you the official answer. Okay, official, because I am property agent. I need to tell you all the official stuff, the correct stuff. I cannot teach you all the illegal stuff, and I shouldn't be teaching you all the illegal stuff. Understand? Okay. You cannot own overseas property and buy HDB. HDB, if you declare, will ask you to dispose your private property before you can buy your HDB, because HDB is government, I don't want to say government, public housing. Okay, this is subsidized housing, cheaper housing, meant to be affordable for the majority of Singaporeans. As such, you cannot be owning other private properties within Singapore or outside Singapore. You must dispose of them first, and then there is a waiting period before you can buy your HDB. Okay? Okay. Shane KOP, how much grant can married couple with 2 kids with 18,000 income receive to buy resale HDB flat? So the good thing is, because you're buying resale, there is no income ceiling. What is the income ceiling for HDB as a couple? 14,000. If you're buying EC, is 16,000. But you will have problem with the grants lah. The grants has a income ceiling as well, 14. So you may not qualify for the grants. Thank you, Dylan. You may not qualify for the grants, you know. And you will definitely, Shane, you will definitely not qualify for HDB loan, because HDB loan also got income ceiling. So all these are concessionary given to certain tier lah. Some they must put some level of income ceiling, because you cannot have unlimited income ceiling. Whether or not they will change in the future, question mark. When they will change, question mark. But in the meantime, you are playing with this set of perimeters. So the income ceiling is 14k. It will affect your grants, it will affect your HDB loan, so likely you have to take bank loan. Okay. How early should I apply HLE? Now no more HLE. Now it's HFE. Okay, because it goes everything in one. Your grants, your approval to buy, and also your loan. Not just the loan. Last time HLE is just the loan, one component. Now it's loan, grants, and approval to buy, 3 in 1. Okay, how early? Apply now. Okay, let me share with you this. Does not mean you want to buy, then now you apply. Okay, apply so that you know what are the hiccups that is going to come in between. Sometimes you're not aware. Alamak, I shortage of this particular document, I need to get it. Alamak, I shortage of a few more months. Alamak, HDB approved me earlier lah. Because you're first time applying. So even if you feel that you cannot qualify on a lot of the requirements, just apply first. Okay, especially if you already started working, just apply first, so that you know, my loan amount so little, I cannot afford. Okay, how much is your shortage? You want to know. Based on your current income, you want to know how much is the shortage. Your targeted loan is 300,000, but you only get 200,000. Alamak, my shortage is 100 lah. And then you will start to think, how can I get this extra 100? It cannot just come from the sky, right? Oh, okay, I need to make adjustments in my work to have a slightly higher income combined, so that I can have a higher loan amount. Okay, maybe you also want to think, if I want to change my work, I need to make sure I got no gaps, because the moment there is gaps, I have problem applying. So these are the things that you want to find out. So apply early lah. Okay, apply as early as possible, the moment you can qualify to apply. What do I mean by qualify to apply? For those of you who have not met your MOP, your 5 years MOP, you cannot apply for the HFE. You have to wait till you complete your 5 years MOP. Okay. Anis Nisa, my future husband already have name in his house, in his parents' house. Can he get new house? As long as they have met the 5 years MOP. Careful to apply, yes, can. Whether it's BTO, whether it's resale, you want to buy with your husband, right? You want to apply, can. But eventually, when you collect, the day you collect your keys, starts the clock. 6 months from then, you need to sell off or remove your name, your husband's name, from the existing parents' house. The problem comes when, in order to remove the name, because your parents still need a place to stay, in order to remove the name, your husband's name, if your husband had used any of his CPF monies, the parents need to return back at the very minimum. Need to return back, not using their CPF, using cash, or by refinancing and using a loan. Now another problem comes up. Why? Because the parents at that age, in the very beginning, at the very first, the reason why to want the son to add the name is because the parents can no longer afford to pay using their CPF. So put the son's name inside so that the son can continue payment using son's CPF. When adding the son's name, they already refinance for the second time. Now you want to remove the name, most probably you cannot use your CPF your HDB loan already. Use more than twice already, for example. So you got to use bank loan. Then you scratch your head. Alamak, how to refinance? Because mommy and daddy not working already and very old, also cannot take a loan. So all these problems will come out, and then eventually most situations, because already used the son's CPF monies, most situations would result in alamak, no choice, must sell the house because got no cash to refund back the son's CPF. All very technical, right? Bottom line is what I'm trying to tell you is cannot remove the name, must sell the house because got no cash. That's the bottom line. I talk so long, I wonder you all understand or not. Okay. Guys, sorry let me see. Nobody want to come and ask question online Alamak, all very shy only Come lah, some brave soul. Brave, somebody who's desperate. Now, Hakim, I already waited for this question. Nobody can answer this question. I waited for almost 1 year already. Can you help me or not? Those people who fire one, heart-burning question one you all come and request to join. Or you just want to come and say, Hakim, I really heart-burning want to say good night to you before I go to sleep. Also can. You just press there. You just press there. I will answer your call. Okay? Okay. Scotty. Hello, handsome. Alamak. Hello, Scotty. First time BTO took grant. So when I sell this and buy a resale, still can get grant? See, you call me handsome I cannot think already. I read one more time First time BTO to grant. Okay, BTO take EHG grant. So when I sell this, you want to sell a BTO and buy resale, can I? Yes, you only qualify for one more other grant. Because this grant, when you bought your BTO, you confirm did not get. Because cannot get lah. BTO don't qualify for this grant. It's called the, who can tell me what grant? Called the what grant? Yes, called the proximity grant. Government say, you stay near your parents, I give you money. Not cash lah. Give you CPF money only. Give you cash, you hooray only. Okay? Proximity grant. You can qualify for the proximity grant near your parents. 20,000. Single, half only. 10k. Okay. So if I first time buy resale, then I buy BTO, then third time I buy a second BTO, yes, can. 2 times. Kak Seri is here. Hi, Kak Seri. Okay. Is there a kind of HDB condo that can use CPF? All HDB and condo can use CPF. Don't worry. Hakim, help. Okay lah, man. Now I see got people come online. Okay, come. Let's see. Who is here today? Number 1. Let's welcome everybody. Mr. Muhammad Faizal. Good evening, Mr. Muhammad Faizal. How are you doing, sir? Hello.
Good.
Can you hear me?
Hello. Can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes, sir. How, Mr. Faizal? How can I help you?
Okay. I got a question. Because currently, me and my mom, we are staying in HDB public rental.
Okay.
Because like we stay there around like 10 years. Then like every month we pay around 550.
Okay.
It's tak macam tak worth. So because I still 27, but I want to buy as a 2-room flexi. Is it possible?
With your cat? Is it,
I mean,
you have not purchased a house before, yes?
No.
Are you
After my mom and my dad divorced, then we stay at a rental house lah.
Okay. Are you planning to buy with your mom or your future partner?
Actually, I want to with my mom because I'm single, so like I'm the one take care of my mom because like my brother and my sister semua dah pindah.
Okay. Do you have any plans to get married in the future?
No.
Okay, not at the moment. The reason why I ask is because if you have plans to get married in the future, it will affect your ability to apply then. But I would
Okay.
assume that your current priority is actually you and your mother lah. So I think you can qualify to buy on the condition. Now this one is very tricky a bit, Faizal. Okay.
Okay.
There are a few things. Number one, eligible. Are you eligible? Yes. Yes, not as a single lah. The moment you must put your mother as occupier, not owner. Okay? Put your mother as occupier, and then you apply. If I were you, I apply for BTO.
Okay. But they say some agent cakap right, if I bring my mom, because my mom dulu pernah jual rumah, they said I cannot get the HDB loan, but I don't know it's betul ke tak lah.
Yeah, that is the second part that I need to get to. So the moment you put your mom as occupier, there will be limitations. But if you don't put your mom, you don't qualify to buy at all. Okay? So it's a trade-off. You can put your mom as occupier, but you have so many limitations tau. Maybe a bit berat for you also, because you cannot take HDB loan. But this one why I tell you why they cannot take HDB loan, because they count your mother inside as one household.
If I use my name, if I got my CPF also, tu tak boleh.
One more time.
If like macam apa tu, if I'm the owner, walaupun my mom dah jual rumah, so I still tak boleh dapat macam the HDB loan because my mom is bukan owner mah, occupier.
Yeah. The problem is because HDB's rule, they consider one household, not just the owner. But there are instances on a case-to-case basis, HDB may approve. So I highly encourage you, if you're gonna apply, you may have a good chance to get approved. Secondly, if you apply because you're currently staying in public rental, there is a priority scheme that you can categorize yourself under. Okay?
Then pun is macam tak worth tau, because like example, if I need to wait for let's say like I need to tunggu lagi 35 if I apply the single scheme, then let's say if one day my pay macam increment, then the HDB tengok my salary lagi macam naik increment, then rumah pun makin naik. So it's for me is macam tak worth macam 1 bulan bayar macam gini. Dia pun macam kita bayar pun is macam bukan rumah kita orang, is under HDB. At least if I bought my own house, at least limi-limi pun potong dari CPF.
If it makes you feel any better, example lah, because I think you're currently you're battling with the mental thing of I'm paying for a house that I don't own, correct?
Betul.
Okay, let me reframe your mind a little bit, okay? If it makes you feel any better, what people don't realize is when they pay for their HDB house every month, even though they are paying using CPF, let's say they pay 1,000 every month.
Okay.
$400 goes to the longkang, to the interest.
Okay.
That is as good as paying rental. So you don't feel so bad. The good thing is you are now currently in a unique position that you are staying in a rental house. Yes, but tell yourself temporary only. Now I am making an effort to buy a house with my mom. So if I were in your position, I would apply for the BTO, and I can wait because I know if I tahan a bit more, the BTO is something that in the future, if I sell, I can make some money. I got capital there. Okay? So
if I keep on if I need to wait 35, I tak tahu if my
now. Don't wait for 35. Apply now.
Okay.
Okay, apply now. Put your mom as occupier. And then for the HDB loan part, you apply and appeal. Appeal sampai you dapat. I have this feeling that you can get approved.
Boleh
Okay, you must be persistent. Okay, I got a feeling you appeal, you persistent enough, you can get.
But it doesn't matter kita punya OA account ada berapa, right? Because now my OA is around 28k. Because I start kerja when I start my full time kerja when my age around 21 or 22. Previously I was like serve my 2 years NS. So masa tu tak ada, not really have a CPF. So when my age 22 sampai sekarang 27 is around like 28k.
Then that is a little bit low. You might need to wait a little bit longer to build your CPF tau.
That's why like people say at least I must have my OA at least about 35,000 to 50,000.
At the very least, which is why I told you to apply for the BTO because it costs lesser. Your chances to be able to afford is higher.
Yeah, actually last time my mom memang nak apply 2-room flexi. Then after that she don't know that when she reach 55, punya OA semua dah pergi kat retirement, so she cannot apply already.
Yeah. So I think in your case, try applying like this first. Try do the one I just suggested, and then see how it goes from there. At the very least, even if tak dapat, you know what is your loan amount. You know what is the price that you're dealing with. You know if really got shortage of CPF, you know how much that you are looking at. Okay, give it a try.
Tapi macam like the resale is tak worth right for 2-room if I bought
Not
resale
not for you in your case, not for you. Unless you're dual income, then possibly. As a single income, I don't think so. Okay?
Oh, okay, can.
All the best, Faizal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was Mr. Faizal, everybody. I hope there are people who are similar situation like him who can benefit from similar issues. Okay, come. Let's take the next one. We have Yu-Yi Oil. Yu-Yi Oil? Are you selling me oil? Hello, welcome on board Yu-Yi Oil.
Maybe. Hi, good evening. Okay, just a very simple question.
Sure.
Hard for me. Okay. Let's say I sold my 4-room BTO, right, in 2020.
Okay.
So now, let's say if I want to go for sales of balance, is there any levy I need to pay?
You want to pay or don't want to pay?
No, do I need to pay? I don't know.
The answer is yes, you have to. Because the next SBF is considered your second subsidized housing. You already enjoyed your first one in your first BTO, so the SBF is considered your second subsidized. As such, there will be a levy.
Okay, how do I calculate the levy then?
How many room was the first BTO?
4-room.
Then it will be 40,000 fixed.
Oh, okay. And payable by CPF?
No, cash.
Okay, but then I understand that the sales proceed 50%. I got to pay them, right?
No, do not mix with that one. That is a separate thing altogether. So let me just break it down for you, okay?
Okay.
The levy is just considered as tax lah, okay? Levy is something that you need to pay in cash, so that's one separate. The 50% that you're talking about only applies if you're taking a HDB loan, which I assume you're gonna take HDB loan, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. The 50% is actually payment to your next house, this SBF that you want to buy, which is actually a good thing. The more you make payment in cash means the lesser loan you take.
Okay.
So it's not payment as tax, it's not payment to CPF body or to HDB, it's just payment towards the house.
Okay, I get it. So I need to pay levy plus the 50% proceed. Let's say if I take a HDB loan.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Good night.
Okay, good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much, Miss Yu-Yi. We have one more person in line. Oh no, we have 3 more person in line. Okay, let's talk to, who is this? Hello, welcome on board. Hello, what your name in Japanese? Are you Japanese?
No, I'm not Japanese. Orang Melayu.
What's your name?
So, basically, my name is Ahmad Fahim.
Welcome on board, Mr. Ahmad Fahim. How can I help you?
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I'm a young guy, and this is I'm going towards the journey of marriage lah. So with regards to my marriage, I would want to apply for a BTO. So the current status of me and my girlfriend is the both of us are students, but I'm finishing. I'm on my 3rd year already, and I'm on my internship. So I'm like having a few more months left to the end of everything. But my girlfriend is starting her studies soon. So I understand that with regards to the purchase of BTO, there is this thing called the deferred income assessment, which you ever posted before on your TikTok, and I came across that. And you were saying that we can, even if after I graduate, within that 12 months period, I still can apply under the deferred income assessment.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm bonded with the organization that I'm doing my internship right now. So if let's say during the 12 months period, right, I suddenly the company say, okay, this is the day of your first day at work, so you have to start working at this day, and it's within that 12 months after graduation. So am I still able to apply under the deferred income assessment or no?
Jeng.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because at first I was like quite excited, you know, like I was discussing with my uncles and my family, and they were saying like, yeah, buy a BTO. Then I'm like, okay, I agree with you. Then I'm like looking at my CPF, I'm looking at my OA, then I'm looking at my girlfriend's OA, then I'm like, this one cannot lah. Then suddenly I saw this thing called deferred income assessment. Then I saw all the criteria then I'm like, can. Then I saw your video then like, alamak. Like after graduation,
Ala bapa, ala grandmother.
Suddenly I cannot apply under the deferred income assessment. Like, yeah, so where do I go from there?
Okay. Tonight before you sleep, quickly apply for your HFE. Okay. I have not done the new one yet but I'm hoping that you will see a portion that says deferred income assessment for you to indicate there. Okay. Kalau ada, bagus. I think there should be so that you can lock in now. So your HFE may reflect that, okay, this person or this couple, fiancé scheme is going to apply BTO or SBF based on the deferred income assessment. But the actual one that they will count, I'm giving you the theory. The actual one is up to HDB whether they approve or not. They will count at the point of you booking, you know. You booking your flat. So we do not know exactly when is that, because maybe you're applying for this month exercise or next month's exercise. I do not know which launch are you going to apply for. But if I were you, I would, knowing that I might just get that job going to start soon, right? How they will consider this is they will see whether your CPF contribution by employer, once that one kicks in, is considered, oh, okay, already have a job, because your bond is considered like a full-time job. Yeah. Having said that, you need to plan for contingency, plan B. Okay, plan B is not a bad idea. Why? Because when you do deferred income assessment, your grants, not only your loan, yes, assessed at a later time, your grants are also assessed at a later time. So that means that likeliness, both of you will be working at the point of assessment. Okay.
The deferred income.
Yes. It's usually about maybe 6 months or so, or 9 months before you collect your keys. They will assess during that period of time. Likely, and you should, both of you, be holding on jobs so that you can have sufficient loan for the house. But you know, this is a trade-off. If you have high loan, you have less grants. If you have less grants, you have high loans. The unique position for your plan B is such that now, if you are the only one working because your partner is full-time studying, yes, that means they will give you or assess your grants based on your single income. That means you will get more grants. Once they disburse the grants by in between the first and the second appointment, they cannot take back already. So because of your single income, you got more grants, so you take first lah.
Yeah.
Right? And then this is the secret. And then even though, listen carefully even though at this point in time, likeliness, because of your single income, you may not have enough loan amount to pay the balance for whatever unit that you buy for.
Yes.
This is something that nearer to date. There are many cases, I cannot tell you lah, but there are many cases where you can reassess again because by then both are working already.
Okay.
Yeah, I say softly also doesn't mean people don't hear. Everybody also hear. Tell you already.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the idea?
Yeah.
Okay, hope this has been useful for you.
Yeah, alright, thank you so much.
All the best.
Alright, thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Alamak, what's your name just now?
Ahmad Fahim.
Ahmad Fahim. Alah, tulis Jepun, tulis lah Melayu. Okay, thank you.
Alright, thank you so much.
Okay, suddenly got so many people lah. Okay, we still have time. 11:30 is our cut off time, okay? Let's okay lah, I see Brian Fu wait for so long already. Good evening, Mr. Brian Fu. How are you doing, sir?
Hi, Mr. Kim. Nice to see you again.
Yes, Brian. How can I help you?
Okay, just asking, because earlier I did ask you before, I just made some partial repayment for my HDB loan.
Okay.
So after that, left around 80k lah. Okay, so may I know why they said using all cash is better rather than CPF if you want to sell the house. What if you don't want to sell? If you use all cash, what's the benefit and the downside of it?
The reason why I put myself lah instead of talking about other people. I want to pay in cash so that tomorrow, if my house really fully paid in cash, I will get everything back in cash. Okay? Means that my CPF is not touched. Means that because I never touch my CPF to pay for the house, my CPF in the CPF account will grow at 2.5% per annum compounded. So this is what CPF pays me inside my CPF account because I never take the money to pay for the house. That's why I want to use cash. Okay? So two reasons why some people like to use cash. Number one, to let the CPF money grow. Number two, so that when more cash is used, when I sell tomorrow, I will get everything in cash. As opposed to, if your question, if I can make a comparison, as opposed to, if I use no cash, all CPF, means not only do I need to put back the CPF that I use, I also need to put back the accrued interest. The moment I need to pay back the accrued interest, means if my house got increase in price over the years, whatever the increase is all in cash. Whatever the increase, the accrued interest will take first to put back. Only the balance increase that I take back as cash. In short, the accrued interest is eating up the cash component.
Okay, understand. So, if you want to maximize the so-called the hard cash part, it's better to pay if possible all in cash for the mortgage and try to minimize the use of CPF and whenever possible use the pay down the interest, the housing voluntary refund, is it by cash?
Yeah, you can do that lah. Personally, this is what I do for myself. Okay, personally, I worry a little bit lesser for the accrued interest. I want to get rid of my mortgage interest. Personal opinion, I want to get rid of my mortgage interest. That's why I use CPF and cash. Both. Whatever CPF I have, everything I wipe out. Then whatever cash that I can save, everything I wipe out just to pay off the house because it's a lower amount like you say only 80k left, right? Okay lah, just target lah. How long you can, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, up to you. Okay, once I settle that, I still got money. I still got cash to play with. Then I will do my CPF refund, because CPF refund I will do last. I will want to clear off the loan first, the mortgage. But that is me. Other people may do it differently. I'm just sharing with you what I do for myself.
Oh, so you mean whatever got cash and CPF, you just put all into the loan, then clear everything, then just finish off the accrued interest.
Because 80k very fast, you can settle. You don't need 10 years to do that, what?
Yeah, because I now trying to use all cash if possible. Don't touch CPF lah.
Yeah, also can.
Then because okay, so just one last thing. Because after that MOP, I left about now I'm 42, about 44 years. 44 years then MOP lah. Because I don't quite like my unit the facing because face the main road. So in future next time I have to sell my 4-room to another 4-room about same location. I stay around Punggol, but I think my loan will be because you get even lower because of my age. Correct or not? I mean, I just don't want to have too much loan now if possible, because that time when I first took the loan, I only took 120k. Yeah, something like that.
I mean, if you are planning to stay within the same area and you're looking for the same kind of 4-room, I would think that likely it will, and by then you already pay off everything, likely plus minus you no need to take any loan, what?
Because
assuming you clear your 80k lah.
Okay, but sure, because some units they sell more expensive. I mean, plus and minus. Sure must take up the second HDB loan, but the loan amount won't be too much, like won't exceed 50k, correct?
Yeah.
But I understand if more than 100k only can take the bank loan, right?
Correct. I think likely from what you're describing to me with your ability, with your intention to quickly pay off, I think even if you take loan also won't be less than 100k lah, like you say lah. Won't be much.
So you mean after MOP I get another 4-room, the max, the whatever loan I take won't be exceed around 50k when after around there lah.
I think because you are very prudent. You sound like you're very prudent.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Okay, no problem. Good night, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brian. We still have time to pick up our next caller. We have, who is this? This guy also I see waiting for so long already. Welcome on board, Mr. Teo Han Wei.
Hey, Hakim, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah. I'm at a staycation overseas. I just want to ask you a quick question. I'm a co-living operator renting 47 condos. Need some money. But the rental market is very expensive, as you know, as an agent. I'm considering to bleed out my profits to invest in a residential condo unit to continue to do co-living. So my question is this a wise thing to do? Of course, I have to pay ABSD using the company's name instead of personal name.
Wow, Teo, can you repeat that one more time? You super fast, are you? One more time, slower a bit.
Slow down. Sorry, overseas data a bit weak. Co-living operator, renting 47 condos, made some money. Intending to use company's name to buy a residential condo to continue to do co-living. Is this a wise move to do, even though there's ABSD?
Teo, I'll be honest with you, because I don't transact at company level, I don't have enough knowledge on this to advise you.
Of course, I can take the money to upgrade my own personal residential property, but I'm very comfortable staying at where I am. So
I understand.
I just don't want to pay
just that on the business aspects, I'm not very familiar with your co-living
scenario.
Yeah. So
but the real question is using company's name to buy a residential condo with ABSD. Is that?
No lah, I mean that's 60% eh. That's easily wipe out your a good chunk of your capital. So
exactly, but
so
better than paying rent. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying rent to my landlords anyway. So it's also a question of whether it's worth it or it's not worth it.
No lah, at the company level, I don't think so lah. With the high ABSD rates, well, it doesn't make any business sense to do that. I mean, if it's a lower rate, then maybe I'm buying. I can consider the rental income as first few years okay lah, pay tax, but 60% is quite ridiculous, don't you think?
So if you don't put the money into Singapore, let's say you bring the money overseas and buy multiple Airbnb properties, say in Malaysia, etc., it makes better sense, you're saying, than paying ABSD in Singapore as a local.
Yeah, it's definitely possible and it makes a lot of sense in theory, but then again that requires a lot of homework which I don't have data on the respective overseas countries.
Second question, so I have a sister who makes just enough for herself. Just bought a resale HDB at the age of 35. She just turned 35. Definitely not enough income. Barely buy a HDB to sustain. Want her to improve in her income aspect of life. So also exploring to buy another condo overseas, and so that she can get some passive income to grow her the monthly income for herself. Is that a wise move? Because she's single, she buys a resale HDB for herself, then she'll pump majority of her salary into her HDB, right? Nothing much left naturally. So
if I were her, I would focus on the actual active income in Singapore first, because although it sounds nice doing the passive thing overseas, I'm actually also taking on some form of risk by doing that. The question is, can she stomach the risk or not? Can have returns, can have profits here and there, but there's always risk that comes with it. So if her income in Singapore is not settled yet, not stable yet, then I would think that there's a big risk to take, to commit to any form. And this property is a long-term commitment, right? Especially overseas, and then you have less control because of the proximity. So I would defer that idea and just maybe focus on, okay, what can I do to better my income in Singapore, if that's the actual concern.
So currently her just bought 2 weeks ago resale is fully financed by CPF. Any cash portion, she's very lucky to get it financed by a brother. So similarly, if she buys an overseas property, any cash proceeds will be 100% financed by a brother till she makes money to return a brother with 0 interest. Worse than HDB.
Okay.
So anyway, I think that the questions I have.
Okay. Hey, just curious, how many room did she buy?
Her income at her HFE level can barely afford a 418,000 3-room resale just beside my mother's place in Tampines. In 201 Afghanistan.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. What can buy 3 room in Tampines is considered very good already. As a single.
Single, yeah. With full grants. Proximity grant, don't know what grant, all the grant in whack, 418,000. But the loan approval for HFE is only 232,000. So that's a lot of grant.
Yeah. Good for her lah. Happy for her.
Thank you, sir. Don't take up your time.
Thank you, Teo. See you next time.
Alright, catch up soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was Mr. Teo. And let's see who. Walao, suddenly got so many people here. Okay, I do this one. Bella has been waiting for some time already. Good evening, Bella. Hi. You don't sound like a Bella. You sound like Mr. Bella.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Bella. Husband. I'm Zaki here.
Zaki. Good evening, Mr. Zaki. How can I help you?
Yeah, basically, I've in a dilemma. Okay, because we are newlyweds. So we apply our HFE. Alright. So our HFE, we receive a very good amount of around 356 eligibility loan. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically our concern is my wife changed job and she got a pay cut. So she worried that on the next HFE application, our eligibility might drop. So this HFE currently have an expiry date until March next year.
Yeah.
So we have we get a queue number for balance flat that will only be known to get to know in December.
Mm-hmm.
But our queue number is a bit bad because it's only like 60 plus unit and our number is around 100 plus. So the chances we thought that is very very slim.
Yeah.
Okay. So to get the full opportunity of her previous pay for this HFE, so we thought of maybe opting for resale. So I'm not so sure because if for me resale, I will lose the chance of earning from a BTO.
Yeah.
So what is your advice from there?
Is it something that you can wait?
Wait,
Yeah.
as in what? As in space wise?
No, wait for a house. Can you wait for 1 more year, 2 more years, 3 more years?
We can, but then for her income, then might lose out for the amount that currently we have. Like, I think quite comfortable.
Okay, I want to separate out the issue of income and loan and your ability to wait. So I ask you the first question first, the ability to wait. Can you wait for the next 3 years to 4 years for a BTO to be built, assuming you cannot get any SBF because the quota for SBF is very low? Chances are very slim. I'm just going to be very pragmatic with you. Can wait because usually because you have a temporary place to stay, either you're renting or you're staying with family or parents. Yeah? Can wait for another 3 to 4 years?
Don't think so.
Then that solves half of the equation already. Because if you tell me can wait, I will tell you wait. Then I'm gonna tell you it's gonna be worth the wait because you know you're buying something of great value. Fresh 99-year lease at discounted prices. If you can wait. But now if you tell me that, okay Hakim, memang cannot wait already lah. Tired already. Cannot tahan already. Sometimes fight here and there, headache. Sakit kepala. Okay? If this is the scenario, then you know the solution for you now, regardless of your income, solution for you now is, okay, I need to go for resale because I need now. I cannot wait for tomorrow. So address that first. Once you already address that, okay, then now let's look at the income component. Okay, what can I buy with my income? No need to talk about yesterday's income already because no longer drawing yesterday's salary. You're drawing today's salary. Okay? You got to assume because HDB will, if you buy resale, only if, for example, when was the change, your wife?
Just recent. I think about 3 months.
3 months is not recent, bro. 3 months means because at the point of submission to HDB, already you got a house, you want to submit to HDB, that's where HDB will assess. Okay, come, show me your latest 3 months payslip.
Oh.
Yes, because they need to reassess your grants.
Oh my.
Now, at that time, they may or may not revise your loan.
Understand.
May or may not. I'm just giving you the worst case scenario. But definitely they will ask for your pay slips. So the good thing is maybe you get a bit more grants because of a slightly lower combined income. Maybe. But you take the risk of... So if I were you... Wow. How much is the pay difference?
I think she take almost like 1/4 pay cut because she switched from a shift job to a Monday to Friday job.
Not necessarily, no. Not necessarily, Zaki. Because you got to be very careful. When HDB assess the income, they always almost look at only the basic. When you work shift, there are multiple allowances. Night allowance, sometimes OT lah, all this kind of thing, kan?
Yeah.
They may not include all those things. They will just see your basic and maybe the fixed allowance component.
Okay.
So when you look into her now the full-time Monday to Friday day job, look at her basic. Maybe it could be about the same amount. I'm not sure whether she has any allowance. Maybe the drop is not that drastic because originally what they assess, they may not include a lot of their allowance component.
Understood about that. And looking at resale, okay, and nowadays resale generally that is on Property Guru, most of the house is like almost like 30 years already. So you know, can at least just a short while last question for the day that I heard about adding up the house age with our age, then you know there's so-called our eligibility. I'm not so clear about that.
Okay, I give you a shortcut calculation that's easy for you to understand and calculate for yourself, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Between the both of you, who is younger?
Me.
Okay. What year were you born in?
88.
88 minus 4 is equal to?
Minus 4.
Yes.
84.
Right. That is the house age. Look for houses built 1984 or younger. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88.
Oh. Okay.
Okay?
So any house minus 4 years.
No. Your birth year minus 4 years.
Okay. All right.
Okay, but to be safe, I take 1 year off. So look for 85 or younger. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. Faham tak? Just in case because your birth month may be different ke apa ke kan?
Yeah.
So instead of looking for 84, look for 1 year younger, 85 onwards.
Okay, just
So you
curiosity. Okay, so that's the house basically for my age. So for example, if the house is older, like beyond like maybe 82 or what will happen?
There are 3 things that will be prorated. There is a formula to it, but I tell you what are these 3 things. 1 is your HDB loan. So for example, you get 300,000 loan, you cannot use the whole 300. It will be prorated, example 90% or 80%, lesser than that. Then you realize, how come my overall budget is lesser? But this house supposed to be can buy what? Alamak. Why they prorate lah? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, they will prorate your EHG grants. EHG put I got 60,000, and then why now I only receive 48,000? Alamak, they prorate this one also lah. Okay, and then the last one, they will prorate your overall CPF usage allowed. So that one will only affect you at the later years lah. So you use all your CPF. Sekarang ni hit on your 10th year. Cannot use CPF already must pay cash Alamak, why But I haven't paid, I got no money how But I got a lot of CPF. Doesn't matter how much CPF you have. Cannot use means cannot use. Hit the limit already.
Alright, Hakim, you really been very knowledgeable. You know, I because for me as a first owner, right, we sometimes we don't have any agents, so to source out all this knowledge is maybe through you, this kind of kind soul whereby you share some knowledge to us.
Hope you enjoy my TikTok videos.
Yeah. We're looking through. Alright. Thank you so much. I don't want to waste your time. Other people maybe got a lot more questions.
All the best, Aki. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Hakim. Bye.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. 11:30. Last question. Last question. See got anybody here or not? Wow, still got people lah. Let me see. Okay lah, this one this puppy face from just now waiting really. Okay, hello. Good evening, baby.
Hi, Hakim.
Hi, what is your name? How do I address you?
You can call me Holly.
Holly.
Yes.
Hi, Holly. How can I help you?
Yeah, I wanted to ask if, let's say, because I was applying for HFE and then I saw your videos on having one owner and one occupier. Let's say if I put myself as the owner, right, I'll be eligible for HDB or a bank loan based on my salary. But will my fiance be able to get a bank loan on his own outside?
To buy the same HDB?
Yes.
The short answer is no. Because the people who will be allowed to have the loan are the owners only. As long as your occupier cannot use your name to apply.
Okay. What if he apply? I don't know what is the process of applying for a bank loan, but can he apply a bank loan for, let's say, renovation? Will they ask like, what are you applying this loan for? Or can I just have him show his monthly salary to the bank and then I'm not sure how they approve loans.
That's a very good question. I've never had a renovation question being thrown at me before. Because I personally have not applied a reno loan. I have to be honest with you, I don't have the answer to that. Whether as the bank will consider, I think they might consider, because they can't just approve anybody, any Tom, Dick or Harry. Oh, use this person's name because want to apply for a reno loan, right? They must make sure that, oh, it is because for this house. That's what I'm going to assume. I do not know for sure. You need to check out with some reno companies or the bank to find out for sure with regards to the renovation loan. But as far as the mortgage housing loan is concerned, if you are putting only one name, only that name can use that person's income to assess for the loan component. The occupier definitely cannot, because you're actually using the occupier's name. The reason you're doing this is you want to wait for the 5 years MOP with the hopes of getting your second property later, right?
Yes.
But I have to highlight to you one thing. Holly, is it?
Yeah.
Last time I liked this idea very much, because of the idea of two properties. But only of recent I come to the realization is actually maybe disadvantageous, because as long as, let's say, you putting your name in the HDB, right, you are only you will have enough. Example, you calculated, I have enough to buy the HDB. But 5 years down the road, when you want to buy that private property using your husband's name, your husband is single firepower. Not sure whether with that one name alone can afford to buy. Obviously cannot buy HDB, so have to buy a private, buy a condo that is at least a 3-bedder. Because if you buy anything lesser than that, you might have a lot more challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing that you want to think about in terms of, okay, if I'm using only one name later, let's say my husband's name, to buy that private condo, will we have enough to buy at least a 3-bedder? The loan component, maybe we just be able to have the down payment portion, but will we be able to loan enough? Let's say we are buying a $1.6 million condo, can we afford the 75% loan for that? Not enough leh. Then how? So that's something that you might want to think about also. I'd rather you combine two names to buy a more solid condo, 3-bedder. Maybe you can afford 4-bedder as dual income, than to have one HDB and one 1-bedder plus study kind of thing. So yeah.
If let's say we sell away our BTO in the future and then we decide to buy a resale house, so only I will be subject to the resale levy, right? Because I was previously, like, example, a BTO owner.
Only you will be subject to the resale levy. Yeah.
Let's say for the BTO, I am owner and he's essential
Actually
occupier.
no, because they consider you as one household.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Your first timer status, you have already received both your grants, because because of the new changes, he will also receive grants, just that he cannot use the grants. The grants are given in CPF, right? He will also receive 50% of the grants, just that he cannot use the grants because not his house.
Okay, right. So for the private property that you're mentioning earlier, the problems will arise if, let's say, if he use his name only and then he cannot get enough bank loan, right?
I mean, if he's super high income earner, then okay lah, who am I to judge, right? But if you tell me that, yeah lah, Hakim, limited lah, we just did a rough bank calculation based on his existing income, he only can get about $500,000 loan or $700,000 loan, not enough to purchase any 3-bedder. We only can buy 1-bedder, so I rather not.
Okay, right. Then have you come across like situations where at first they apply like owner and essential occupier for HFE, but when they actually get their queue number, they decide to change to both be owners?
Subject to HDB approval, but that kind of case, because the HFE is used as an approval letter, HDB will likely ask you to redo your HFE first.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah. I have no other questions. Thanks so much, Hakim.
You're most welcome, Holly. See you.
See you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, guys, we have clocked in about an hour already. My eyes so like that already lah. Okay, I need to get some rest. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope this has been a useful session for you guys, and I hope it was entertainment for the rest of you guys. For those of you who have not followed me, please appreciate your support by following me over here. And if you have somebody give me how many roses? Rosma, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for all your likes, for all your gifts. Today I have 76 roses. Yay! Anybody here want to give me extra roses? Now is the time for you to give me before we say goodnight to each other. Anyway, thank you very much for your company. And I will... Hey! Mr. Saiful is here! Thank you. Thank you, Abang Saiful. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Sally. Wow, suddenly now all give me roses Alamak, I feel like I need to sing you a song right now. No lah. Mata koyu already lah. Cannot tahan already. Okay, everybody has work tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in my next live, okay? I'll give you 10 more seconds to give me 10 more roses. Alright, enjoy your life. Thanks for sharing. You're most welcome. Syafi, alamak, aku dah doa penutup, wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah, baru kau masuk. Apa? Syafi? Alamak. Which other agents is here? Say hello brothers and sisters. Okay, so I see Syafi, I see Sally just now, right? Sally, ERA. Any more agents here in camaraderie with me? No more agent Eric, new place today. No lah, this is my bedroom. Yeah, new place lah. I always shoot in my living room. Sikit doakan aku. Kau doakan aku lah. Kau kan ustaz, doakan ustaz. Okay lah, everybody, thank you very much. Good night. I'll see you in my next live. Bye bye.